In the study, a sample of n smartphones are chosen at random. It is found that probability that a certain smartphone is spoiled after 3 years is 40%. Given the discrete random variable x, represent the number of spoiled smartphones that has been chosen. Okay, now we are given an equation. We need to use this equation to help us to find the value of n. Okay, so this is my domain distribution. Probability of x equal to r is equal to n cr times p, probability of success, raised to the power of r times q, probability of failure, n minus r. Always make sure that the sum of these two numbers must be equal to this total number of try n. Okay, now we have the p, which is equal to 40%, 0.4, right? And q is equal to 1 minus p, which is 1 minus 0.4. Here we will get 0.6. Now, let me copy this equation first, and then I'm going to use this to help me to get the value of n. Probability of x equal to 5 is equal to 10 times probability of x equal to 4. And I don't know n, I want to find the n. NC5 times 0.4 raised to the power of 5 times 0.6 raised to the power of n minus 5. Here copy the 10. Okay, this is NC4 times 0.4 raised to the power of 4 times 0.6 raised to the power of n minus 4. Now I'm actually using this formula. Okay, I'm going to rearrange the term. Move this 2 over here. It becomes 0.4 raised to the power of 5 times 0.6 raised to the power of n minus 5 over this whole thing. 0.4 raised to the power of 4 times 0.6 raised to the power of n minus 4 is equal to 10 times n c4 over this one. I move over here, multiply become divide, and c5. Okay, now these two are same base, right? So let's say if I give you this one, x power 6 divided by x power 2. How do we calculate this one? It's x power 4, right? How do we get 4? 6 minus 2. We will now we are doing the same thing for this part. So which is 5 minus 4. So it will become 0.4 raised to the power 1. You don't have to write the 1. So here do the same thing, 0.6. Okay, but this is a little bit complicated, so I'm going to show you here. 0.6 n minus 5 minus n minus 4. Okay, so it's actually equal to n minus 5 minus n plus 4. Negative become positive. So n minus n is equal to 0. Negative 5 plus 1, plus 4 is equal to negative 1. So this becomes negative 1. 10, I just copy first. Time and, okay, let me show you this one. NCR. What is the formula for this one? What does it mean? It actually mean n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial, right? So now I'm going to use this one to help me to continue doing this one. Okay, NC4 is equal to n factorial n minus 4 factorial times 4 factorial. So divided by NC5 n factorial divided by n minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial. Okay, so next time I'm going to move this over here. It becomes 0.4 times 0.6 raised to the power of negative 1 divided by 10. And here, let me copy it again. Let me just copy this one first. Divide, I'm going to change it become multiply, then change, flip over the numerator and denominator. N minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial divided by n factorial. Okay, this one you press your calculator. 0.4 times 0.6 raised to the power of negative 1 and then divided by 10. You should be able to get 1 over 15. Now here I can simplify this too, but still look very complicated, right? Let me show you how to proceed. Let's say before I show you how to proceed, you need to understand this concept first. Let's say you have 6 minus 2 factorial. This is actually mean 4 factorial, right? Which is equal to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So this 6 minus 2 factorial, you also can change the way of writing it, become 6 minus 2 times 6 minus 3 factorial. So which is actually equal to 4 times 3 factorial. It is correct? Yes. 3 factorial. So or I can write this way. 6 minus 2 factorial, it becomes 6 minus 2 times 6 minus 3 times 6 minus 4 factorial. Is it correct? Let's see. So this is 4 and this is 3. This is 6 minus 4, which is equal to 2 factorial. Yes, this is correct. Now I'm going to use this concept to help me proceed doing this one. So this one, after simplifying, I will just write 1 over here. N minus 4 factorial, I can change it become n minus 4 times n minus 5 factorial. Okay, the 4 factorial just copy first. This one don't have to change anything because the next step I'm going to simplify this and this one. So n minus 5 factorial. Okay, the 5 factorial we can write as 5 times 4 factorial and over 1. So why do I want to do so? Because I want to simplify them. Now n minus 5 factorial and minus 5 factorial, simplify them. 4 factorial, 4 factorial. So eventually we left 5 on the top and at the bottom here is n minus 4. Now we can do cross multiplication. So n minus 4 times 1, which is also equal to which is still equal to n minus 4. 5 times 15, which is equal to 75. So n is equal to 75 plus 4, which is equal to 79. Now let's go to the second part. Find hence state the mean of this study. So mean, what is the formula? NP, right? So the N we got just now 79. So P is 0.4. The P is 0.4. So what I'm going to do, just plug in all the value and then press the calculator. 79 times 0.4, which is equal to 31.6.